If you look throughout the New Testament, we find that Jesus came, God embodied in flesh. He came, He invaded our world. He was reaching out. It was God reaching out for man. Not man looking for God, but God looking for man. And He said, look, I can give you a written document to explain who God is, and all the attributes and the names of God, so that we can understand. But He said, there's more than that. I am going to demonstrate. So Jesus came, embodied in flesh, and He lived out. This is what God is like. Here's what God would do. Here's how God would respond. Because if you have seen me, you have also seen the Father. Constantly, Jesus was living His life with one thing in mind, and that is to serve. To serve. His whole life, His whole ministry constantly posed the question, what can I do for you? Now, that's not normally the terminology that we hear, but in every individual He met, He seemed to have that approach. What can I do for you? Reaching out. What can I do? How can I serve you? To the blind person and needing sight, Jesus provided new eyesight for them. To the man who was lame, needing strength and a straightening into his limbs, Jesus restored them with the ability to walk. To the hungry, He took the meager, the small, the scarcity of just 5 loaves and 2 fishes. What was the available resources? He blessed it, and He took it and fed the multitude. How can I serve you? To the woman who was taken in sin, threatened with death, and in desperate need of deliverance, Jesus provided deliverance and taught us a marvelous lesson about compassion and the process, where Jesus is saying, how can I serve you? What can I do for you? You see, whatever was needed, Jesus was constantly reaching out to them. He lived a life constantly approaching every individual with this question, how can I serve you? What can I do for you? And I believe Jesus is asking the same question to every one of us in this place today. What can I do for you?